There's a beautiful secret about love and intimacy that often gets overlooked as we age. It doesn't have to fade. In fact, for many women, it can become even more fulfilling, more comfortable, and yes, even more exciting than ever before. But here's the thing. Sometimes, we just need a little guidance to rediscover what feels best for our bodies now. Maybe things have changed over the years. Maybe you're not as flexible as you once were, or perhaps you've been wondering, is this still normal? Is this still enjoyable? Well, let me reassure you, not only is it normal, but it can also be absolutely wonderful. Asterisk, that's why today, we're talking about the top 5 intimate positions that women over 60 love the most. These aren't just random suggestions. They're chosen for comfort, pleasure, and that beautiful connection that makes intimacy so special. Whether you're in a long-term relationship, newly dating, or simply curious about what might feel good for you, this video is for you. Asterisk. Now, before we dive in, let me say this. Intimacy is deeply personal. What feels amazing for one person might not be the best for another, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to explore, communicate, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. So, let's get started with our first position, one that's all about ease, relaxation, and deep connection. Position number 1, the side-by-side spoon. If you're looking for a position that's gentle, intimate, and perfect for those nights when you just want to take things slow, this one's a favorite. Picture this. You and your partner lying on your sides, facing the same direction, bodies nestled close together. There's no pressure, no strain, just a natural, flowing rhythm that lets you both relax into the moment. Why do women love this? Well, first, it's incredibly comfortable. No awkward angles, no struggling to keep balance. It's also wonderfully intimate because you're close enough to whisper, to touch, to really feel that connection. And for those who might have joint stiffness or back sensitivity, this position takes all of that into account. You can use pillows for extra support under your hips or knees if needed. Make it your own. Now, here's a little tip. Slow, gentle movements work best here. It's not about intensity. It's about savoring the closeness. And if you want to deepen that connection even more, try reaching back to hold your partner's hand or letting your fingers brush against their skin as you move. It's those little touches that can make this position feel absolutely magical. Position number 2, the seated edge of the bed. Next up, we have a position that's perfect for those who want a little more face-to-face connection without sacrificing comfort. I'm talking about the seated edge of the bed position. Here's how it works. One partner sits comfortably on the edge of the bed or a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, while the other partner straddles their lap, facing them. Asterisk. Now, why is this such a winner for women over 60? Well, for starters, it puts you in control of the depth and pace, which can be a game changer if mobility or flexibility is a concern. You're close enough to kiss, to embrace, to look into each other's eyes, and that emotional connection can make the physical experience even more powerful. Asterisk. Another great thing about this position? It's easy on the joints. No awkward bending or twisting. If balance is a worry, you can hold onto your partner's shoulders or even rest your hands on the bed behind you for support. And if you want to spice it up a little, try rocking slowly instead of bouncing. It's smoother, more sensual, and oh so pleasurable. Now, I know we've only covered 2 positions so far, but already, I hope you're seeing how intimacy after 60 isn't about limitations. It's about finding new ways to enjoy each other, to feel good, and to keep that spark alive. And trust me, we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll explore 2 more positions that focus on comfort, pleasure, and that beautiful, ageless connection. But before we move on, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried either of these positions? What worked for you? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest, uplifting talks about love, life, and everything in between. Remember, darling, age is just a number. Your pleasure and connection are timeless. Position number 3, the supported bridge with a pillow. Let's talk about a position that's perfect for women who want to enhance pleasure without straining their bodies. I call this one the supported bridge, and trust me, it's a game changer. Here's how it works. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the bed. Now, here's the key. Slide a firm pillow, or a cushioned wedge if you have one, under your hips. This slight elevation does something magical. It tilts your pelvis just enough to make everything feel more intense, more satisfying, without any extra effort. Why do women love this? Well, first, it takes pressure off the lower back, which is a huge relief if you've ever felt achy after intimacy. Second, it allows for deeper connection while keeping things relaxed. Your partner can kneel between your legs or lean over you, and you're both free to touch, caress, and enjoy each other without any awkward angles. And here's a little secret. If you want to make it even more pleasurable, try placing your hands on your own body, maybe your thighs, your stomach, or wherever feels good. This isn't just about your partner pleasing you. It's about you being an active part of the experience. Now, if you're thinking, but what if my hips aren't what they used to be? No worries. You can adjust the height of the pillow or even use a folded blanket for softer support. The goal isn't to strain, it's to enhance. And if at any point something doesn't feel right, just shift positions. Intimacy should never hurt. It should only feel good. Position number 4, the slow dance, standing with support. Now, this next one is for those moments when you want to feel a little adventurous, but in the gentlest, most romantic way possible. I call it the slow dance, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Imagine standing close to your partner, chest to chest, arms wrapped around each other, swaying slowly as if you're dancing to your favorite song from decades ago. Only this time, you're using a sturdy surface, like a wall, a dresser, or the edge of the bed, for extra support. Here's why this works so well for women over 60. Standing positions can feel liberating, but they can also be tricky if balance or strength is a concern. That's where the support comes in. Lean back against something solid. Let your partner hold you close, and let your bodies move together in a rhythm that feels natural. You're in control. You can keep it slow and sensual, or deepen the connection as you feel comfortable. And don't underestimate the power of this position for emotional intimacy. There's something incredibly tender about holding each other this way, face to face, breathing together. It's a reminder that intimacy isn't just physical. It's about feeling cherished, desired, and utterly present in the moment. Plus, if you've missed the spontaneity of younger years, this one brings a little of that spark back. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What if standing isn't an option for me? That's absolutely okay. Adaptations are everything. Try this same closeness while seated on a high bed or countertop, with your partner standing between your legs. The idea is to recreate that same face-to-face connection in a way that works for your body. We've covered 4 positions now, each one designed to prioritize comfort, pleasure, and that beautiful emotional bond that only deepens with time. And in our final part, we'll explore the 5th and final position, one that's all about you, your relaxation, your pleasure, and the joy of being completely adored. But before we get there, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried a standing position like the slow dance? How did it feel? Share your stories in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This is such an important conversation, and I'm honored to be having it with you. Because let's be honest, love and intimacy don't retire. They just get richer, wiser, and yes, even more fun. Position number 5, the reclining goddess, all about you. Now, let's talk about a position that puts you at the center, literally. I call this one the reclining goddess, and it's perfect for women who want to feel pampered, relaxed, and utterly in tune with their own pleasure. Here's how it works. Lie back on a pile of pillows or a propped-up headboard, legs comfortably apart, while your partner kneels or sits between them. This isn't just about physical connection. It's about you receiving pleasure in a way that requires no effort, no pressure, just pure enjoyment. Why is this so beloved? Well, first, it's effortless. No straining, no awkward movements. Just you, supported and comfortable, able to focus entirely on the sensations. Second, it gives your partner the chance to adore you slowly, to take their time exploring what makes you feel good. And here's the best part. You can guide them with your hands, your whispers, or simply by relaxing into what feels right. This position is all about receiving, something many of us forget to do as we get older, always putting others first. But darling, you deserve this. You've earned it. Asterisk, now, if you're thinking, but what if I'm self-conscious about my body? Let me remind you, the most attractive thing in the world is a woman who's unapologetically enjoying herself. Your partner isn't judging, they're delighting in you. So take a deep breath, let go of any old insecurities, and allow yourself to be worshipped. Light a candle, play soft music, make it a ritual. Because intimacy after 60 isn't about hiding, it's about flourishing. Asterisk. We've covered 5 positions now, each one designed to honor your changing body, your deep wisdom, and the unique spark that makes intimacy after 60 so special. But before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with this thought. The best position isn't just about bodies, it's about attitude. It's the willingness to explore, to laugh when something doesn't work, to whisper what you need without shame, and to remember that pleasure is your birthright, no matter your age. So tonight, or whenever the moment feels right, I hope you'll try one of these. Start with the one that feels easiest, then gradually explore the others. And most importantly, talk to your partner. The greatest intimacy hack of all, communication. Say what feels good. Ask what they enjoy. Laugh together. That's the real secret. Not just the how, but the how we. If this conversation resonated with you, I'd love for you to let me know in the comments. Which position are you excited to try? Or do you have a favorite of your own to share? Let's keep this dialogue going. Because the more we talk openly, the more we empower each other to live fully, love deeply, and embrace every chapter of our lives with joy. And if you found this video helpful, do me a small favor. Hit that like button so others can find it too. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We've got so many more honest, uplifting conversations coming your way about love, health, and the beautiful complexities of life after 60. From my heart to yours, thank you for being here. Now go forth, darling, and enjoy every delicious moment of this next chapter. After all, the best is yet to come.